Good morning and welcome to Listed Plus. I'm your host, Tracy Lynn. I hope you have that cup of coffee ready because our show is jam-packed with tips, ideas, and advice from our local experts. On today's show, we're talking about the pre-approval process when it comes to mortgages, getting a customized area rug, and what happens if your furnace doesn't work. Plus, what's the difference between blinds and shutters? Stay tuned. All of this and more, plus the hottest new listings in your area. 214 Lovers Lane. Location, location, location. Don't miss this stunning custom home in Ancaster's most sought-after location. Updates include kitchen floors, large island with granite counters, gorgeous fully finished basement with in-law suite and separate entrance. Home has 4+1 very spacious bedrooms with ensuite and walk-in closets. Hardwood flooring throughout. And all of this on one incredible 129-foot wide mature lot. Must be seen to be appreciated, shows 10++. For more information, call Joe Rosati from Home Life Professionals at 905-730-2934. 24 Summerlee Drive in Hamilton. Welcome home. Large 4-level back split, big enough for 2 families. In-law potential, beautifully updated and well-maintained. Master with laundry and balcony, 2 kitchens, lots of room to entertain, family room with fireplace, living room and rec room as well. Side entrance from covered porch. Garage entry from lower level. Hardwood flooring and ceramic floors. 8-person hot tub to enjoy any time of the year. Close to Mohawk Sports Park, quad pad, rail trails. For more information, call Rod Frank from Remax Escarpment at 905-575-5478. 1867 Glancaster Road in Mount Hope. This beautiful 2-story brick home features a maple kitchen with island and granite on 3.5 acres. The living room and dining room have cathedral ceilings with cedar walls, a wood-burning fireplace, and an open staircase with stained glass windows. The living room has patio doors leading to covered porch area overlooking spring-fed pond. The bedrooms overlook the main floor with wrought iron handrail, finished basement with second fireplace, oversized single garage that parks 2 cars deep. This large property may have the potential for severance or commercial use. Contact Jerry Romano for more details or to view this fine property at 905-389-9400. Here's your Hamilton trivia. Stay tuned till the end of the show for the answer. Hamilton has a castle with a gorgeous view of the bay at the west end of Lake Ontario. Who occupied the castle originally? A. Sir Wilfrid Laurier, B. John A. Macdonald, C. Sir Allan MacNab, or D. Sir Paul McCartney? When I suggest shutters for your window coverings, I bet you're sitting there right now thinking, nope, it's not going to happen. It's going to cost me way too much money. Well, Craig from Smart Shutter Canada tells me that it actually saves you money in the long run. Craig, let's talk about the energy efficiency when it comes to shutters, because I'm going to wonder, is it going to keep out that cold and then the heat, and then we have the sun that's damaging our furniture in the room? So,
well, you know, Tracy, we're hearing that more often now than ever about the energy efficiency of the, and I've always known that, but to hear it from the clients when they're stopping by the home show or stopping by our showroom and telling us the amount of money that they've been saving over the years, it's rewarding.
That's good to hear that we're going to save money when we invest in a product. Now,
Absolutely.
we talked about the sun coming in because it will damage our furniture and our floors. And with the shutters, we have control over how much light we're going to let in, whereas when we compare it to a blind, because some of us may think that it's cheaper when it comes to that.
Well, that's just it, you know. But I mean, there's a couple of variables when it comes to blinds versus shutters. One of the things is when you do a blind of sorts or a shade, you're really dating the product, and you're dating the design. There's so many design shows on TV now that design's actually changing faster than electronics. Every time you turn around, there's a new show. The beautiful thing about shutters is once you put them in, that's the last window treatment you ever need. They've been around for a long time, 30 plus years. It's a timeless design, providing you stick with the neutral colors like a white or an off-white.
Now, you mentioned something in our previous conversation earlier that I'm really not saving money when I decide to go with blinds or a window treatment when you think of the cost of everything.
You're right. Shutters compared to blinds, people often think that blinds are less expensive or cheaper, when in fact, because you're introducing fabrics in certain trends, the cost is generally a lot higher. So once people realize how affordable shutters are and the design aspect of a vinyl shutter, such as ours, versus a wood shutter, it's a win-win situation for everyone.
And again, with the blinds, it's either opened or closed.
Shutters give you shutters, that's right. It's all or none.
It's creating a mood in here. Like, you can actually create the mood, and like you said, we're going to save money long term with energy efficiency. And
energy efficiency, and also you're saving on your investment. So when the sun's beaming in on your furniture, on your sofa or your floors, your tables, it's going to fade it. The sun is very damaging. So with our VOC-free vinyl shutters, they also have a UV protectant. So the shutters are going to protect your furniture and protect your investment.
Great. Well, where can somebody go to look at the samples that you have? Because you have a new showroom.
We do. Yeah, we're over on Lansing Drive, 100 Lansing Drive, Unit 5. You can't miss us as soon as you pull in the parking lot. And you can also check us out online at smartshuttercanada.com.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Craig.
My pleasure, Tracy. Thank you.
For Power Glen Road, stunning custom-built bungalow in Power Glen area, one of St. Catharines' most prestigious neighborhoods, fronting onto Short Hills Provincial Park. Immaculate from top to bottom, vaulted ceilings in the great room, gourmet kitchen with huge island, large bedrooms with ensuite and walk-in closet, completely finished rec room, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, in-ground pool with loads of room to entertain. For more information, call Christine Gazzola from Remax Garden City at 905-327-2026. 136 Heddle Street. Impeccably maintained brick bungalow boasts stylish and board and batten garage addition and full basement. Positioned majestically on a beautifully elevated pie-shaped lot oozing tons of curb appeal on a quiet side street in established south of Grand River neighborhood. Close to schools, parks, shopping, arena, library complex, and Grand River. 15 to 20 minutes commute to Hamilton 403. Pristine home includes 1,120 square feet of main floor living room area and fully finished basement. 4th bedroom and 2-piece bath includes roughed-in shower. 1,480 total square feet. DeBoer custom kitchen, 2004 showcases immaculate main level with adjacent dining room. Design continues with inviting living room, includes street-facing bay window. Don't miss out. There's so much more you'll want to see. Call Chuck Hogerter from Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. 5105 Charles Street in Beamsville. Must see before it's too late. Impressive 3+1 bedroom home. Bright, spacious, and larger than it looks. Vaulted ceilings, sunroom addition, walk up with in-law potential. Updates include high-efficiency furnace, roof, and wiring. Huge backyard with above-ground pool to enjoy this upcoming summer and barbecue gatherings. For more information, call Dave Vian from Royal LePage Niagara at 905-945-1234. Star Ward Homes wants you to love where you live. And with this in mind, Star Ward Homes introduces their newest community, Country Ridge Estates, estate-inspired country living close to the city. Located at 20 Road between Miles Road and Upper James, Country Ridge Estates has a lot to offer. It includes various lot sizes ranging from 40 feet to 50 feet, as well as 11 unique floor plans. With a great view of green space and loads of amenities just a few minutes away, Country Ridge strives to give you the peace and quiet of the country with perks of city living. This community is the perfect place to love where you live. You must see the model home located at 8105 20 Road East. When you're looking for an area rug and you walk into Vartanian, you might not see exactly what you're looking for. But if you ask him to customize a piece for you, he's going to say yes. Steve, I've come into your showroom here, located on Green Road, and I'm looking at the area rugs, but I don't quite see what I'm looking for. So how can you help me?
Well, we can find out two things. One, if you want something relatively plain.
Okay.
Second of all, if you want something maybe with a pattern. And then if you want something plain, we direct you to the remnants. What we can simply do is cut an exact specific size, bind it. If you did want it fringed, we could fringe it as well. That's the option for, let's say, something plain and just trying to hit a color. If you want something with a little bit of pattern to it, but you can't find a specific pattern you like in the area rugs, then we go into the pattern carpets in the broadloom. There are so many different new patterns and looks that are out there right now. We can simply do the same thing, bring in a piece to a specific size, cut it, bind it, and finish it the way you want. The nice thing about that, you're going to get exactly the size that you need, where maybe in one of these authentic ones or man-made ones, you don't have your specific size, but you'll also get the color you want.
So you're going kind of one step ahead of other people. You're actually going to customize a piece.
Right. And we're going to customize to maybe a pattern that you were looking for out there that you weren't able to find, but you know that rug is sitting in broadloom right now and nobody knows. So.
What's the turnaround time for something like that?
A couple of weeks.
Okay,
That's
so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Great. Well, where can somebody go to get more information? Because I think there's got to be some people watching and going, oh, you know what? I didn't know that.
I don't know if they'll see it on the website, but they can check us out over at 320 Green Road, and I think at that point, once they start shopping around, they'll hopefully find what they're looking for.
So if they don't find what they're looking for in store, you will customize a piece for them.
We'll do whatever they want.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
134 Maple Drive. On the Plateau, custom Baldini home, 2,850 square feet on a 73 by 93 corner lot. Elegant foyer with double door, 24 by 24 marble tiles and wainscoting. Formal living room and dining room with hardwood. Hallway takes you past the main floor laundry to a cozy family room with wood-burning fireplace, plus brick surround, oak panels, and hand-scraped hardwood floors. Gorgeous kitchen, new antique white finished cabinets, marble floors and insert granite counters, built-in counter depth fridge, built-in wine bar and fridge and dinette. Lots of light in the sunroom with skylights and striking iron garden doors to private backyard. Lovely curved staircase leads to bedrooms. Master retreat features hand-scraped hardwood skylight, built-in makeup table with granite and sink, large walk-in closet, ensuite bath with corner tub and separate shower with stunning vanity, skylight, and marble finishes. 2 large bedrooms complete with hand-scraped hardwood and crown moldings are connected by a beautiful bathroom with glass shower and marble vanity. Lower level fully finished with 2 bedrooms, exercise room, 3-piece bathroom, and second laundry. Gorgeous home called Josie D'Amico, Remax Garden City at 905-333-3500. 27 Empress Avenue in Hamilton. Exceptional 1.5-story, loads of updates with newer maple kitchen with granite and customized built-in dinette table with granite. Kitchen newly redone. Newer 2 full bathrooms. Upper bathroom is elegant and jacuzzi tub. Hardwood floors, unspoiled basement. Newer front porch and large rear deck. Mostly newer windows, easy access to everything. Don't hesitate, call Al Cosentino from Remax Escarpment at 905-570-9997. 107 Gibson, spacious and gracious century home with Victorian elegance. Thousands spent on renovations and updates while retaining original beauty and charm. 3,495 square feet with 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, large principal rooms, grand master suite with large windows to take in the escarpment and lake views, gas fireplace, walk-in closet, and ensuite bath. In-town cul-de-sac, stroll to 40 Mile Creek and Bruce Trail, nestled below the escarpment, among other character homes, an ideal location. Impressive main floor family room with 9-foot ceilings, gas fireplace, hardwood floors, crown molding, and dramatic bay window. Spacious eating kitchen with custom cabinetry, open to main floor family room. Large formal dining room with hardwood floors, original wood trim, and pocket doors. For more information, call Zoe Ozis from Remax Garden City at 905-945-0660. Spring is in the air, and that means that the real estate market is going to get even hotter. Before you go out looking for a home, did you know that you should be pre-approved for a mortgage? Well, Trevor from Dominion Lending Centers explains. Trevor, let's talk about the pre-approval process, because I know for myself, I think I already have a number in my head of what I can afford. So why do I need to get pre-approved?
Well, you need to get pre-approved. What you have in your head is very different, or could be different, than what the banks or lenders have in their head, if you will. Okay. There's different qualifications that are out there. For example, a variable rate mortgage is qualified or pre-approved differently than a fixed rate mortgage is pre-approved.
Okay, so when I get pre-approved, I can lock in that rate, right? So that if I don't buy a home for, say, it takes me a couple of weeks, and if the rates go up, I'm okay with the lower one?
You are. So when we do a pre-approval, we'll do a whole process, and we'll talk about that in a second. But rates are generally guaranteed for 120 days, which means that once we pre-approved you, you have up to 4 months to go out with your real estate agent and look for a home.
Okay, now let's talk about the process. So am I just coming in here and saying, okay, I need a mortgage approval, and how much can I afford? Like, what am I bringing to you to get this?
Right, so back when I started, it was kind of like that, but it's really evolved since then. So a couple things we do. One, we take a mortgage application, but before you come in, we do ask you to bring a few things. One being your ID. We also ask you to bring a job letter and a most recent pay stub.
So why am I bringing a job letter in? Like, it just seems like a lot of work to get pre-approved.
It does. Well, it sounds kind of archaic with the job letter, but lenders want to see that job letter because they do what's called a verbal verification, which means that they will now call your employer to make sure that this job letter is legitimate and that the job that you have is legitimate. They want to make sure that they're going to get paid, when they lend the money out.
Okay, so let's talk again about the importance of this, because not a lot of people are coming in and saying, I want to get pre-approved, because we kind of wait till we see the house and put the offer in.
Right.
So is there anything else that we need to know about this?
It's the absolute first step in terms of buying a home is to come see your mortgage broker and get the pre-approval process done. Once the pre-approval process is done, you have your rate in hand, you can actually call your real estate agent, and it's almost like having cash in hand now. You can go out, you see a home, you can actually put an offer in.
Oh, okay, and then once the offer is approved, I know that I have that mortgage to back it up.
Yeah, the likelihood of getting that home now that you've found is probably 99% versus maybe it was 10% before you got pre-approved.
Okay, great. Well, where can somebody go to get pre-approved now for a mortgage?
They can always go to my website, trevordaly.ca.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
'83 Man. Can you believe this exceptional value? Tastefully redecorated 12-year brick bungalow, which was a formal model home, offers 1,588 square feet of total finished living area, located in prestigious Simcoe subdivision near amenities, East End superstores. Sits on a large 49 by 147 lot, and it boasts resort-style backyard sporting a multi-tiered deck. Pergola design, garden shed with attached greenhouse, features lush front yard landscape and paved double drive with concrete walkways, promotes defining street presence. Once inside, inviting grand foyer introduces the open concept design. Gorgeous custom kitchen with maple cabinetry. Breakfast bar leads to dining area with garden door deck. Continues to adjacent living room. Lavish 3-piece master ensuite with walk-in closet, 2 additional bedrooms, 4-piece primary bath, and so much more. Don't miss out. Call Peter Hogaterp from Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. At Heritage Point, a variety of home styles and designs come together for a distinctive and friendly neighborhood in the Garden City. The Star Award design and construction teams have won numerous awards for our bungalow homes in the Hamilton and Halton region. Building on these achievements, we are pleased to offer outstanding freehold townhomes to the mix. With 2+ bedrooms, open concept kitchen, living and dining areas, single car, and optional finished basements. The Heritage Point series offers new home comfort, peace of mind, quality, and inspiring designs at a great value. Visit us anytime. Consider the quality, love the value. You are always welcome at Starward Homes and Heritage Point. 36 James Street South, Unit 1503. Bright, open concept condo with incredible south-facing view and historic Piggott building. Close to the core, as well as shopping, restaurants, lively James Street North, arts area, GO station, buses, minutes to all hospitals, highways, McMaster and Mohawk. Stainless steel appliances, in-suite laundry, espresso colored flooring, porcelain tile in kitchen, foyer and bath, glass tile backsplash in modern updated kitchen and bathroom, freshly painted in designer colors, parking and locker included. Nothing to do but move in. For more information, call Judy Kaplan, Coldwell Banker at 905-522-1110. Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night and your furnace isn't working, and on these chilly evenings it's a little bit of a problem? Well, Andrew from Hamco Heating and Cooling gives us a checklist to run through before we make that panic call. Andrew, what should I do before I call you if I wake up in the middle of the night and my furnace isn't working and it's freezing in my home?
Yes. That does happen to a lot of people.
It's happened to me before.
So we would start with a few checklists. So when you call in, we try to help you out over the phone as best we can. So we'll say, go through your thermostat, make sure you got batteries, make sure the thermostat hasn't had a failure. Okay. Then we'll say, okay, did you check the vents outside? That's usually very common if it's a huge snowfall has occurred while you're sleeping. Mm-hmm. That can just basically a plugged vent will shut the furnace right off. And then ultimately a filter. Those three things we'll try to go with you over the phone. And if we can remember the situation, you might be good to go. Now, if you can't, then we basically send our tech out and he'll try to find out what the problem is.
And more than likely, it could be a kid playing in the basement and hits the wrong switch.
Yes, we had a situation not too long ago where it was actually a friend staying over because his neighbors had actually gone away, came over and was looking for the lights in the basement and actually shut the furnace switch off and then was in a panic, and by the time we got there it was as simple as turning the switch on. So we try to go through our checklist to save you some money, but if a tech does come out, unfortunately there's a fee tag to solving the problem for you.
But you will go through what I need to do before you come out to my home.
So we always tell clients not to rush and say, send a text, because we'll gladly send a text, but there's a fee for that. So if we can help you out and kind of decipher through the call, especially on the weekend, who's a real emergency and who just made a little mistake that can be fixed over the phone, we'll try to decipher those for clients.
Well, I love that. Now let's talk about the temperature in our home.
Yes.
When I'm not there, I put the temperature right down because I want to save some money. Nobody's there.
Yeah.
But you mentioned to me in an earlier conversation that I was wrong in doing that.
I wouldn't go too low. Like some clients literally are trying to cure meat. They're very, very cold. You want a small swing because what has to happen is once you get home or that next time window elapses and you want it at 72 and you're currently sitting at 60, that furnace might have to run for an hour or 2 hours to get to that temperature. And anything you may have saved, you're now burning because you're spending more fuel. So usually a steady temperature is the best. Now if you're going for an extended amount of time, you can reduce it. But I would recommend just a few degrees. So if you keep it at 72, maybe try 68, 67. So there's a little bit of savings, but not 8 or 10 degrees. It's just too much to make up.
Okay, so my furnace actually had to run even more because I think that I'm saving money, and in the long term, I'm probably not.
You're probably not, no.
Well, where can somebody go to get more information if they are having a problem with their furnace or air conditioning unit?
Hamco.ca.
Well, thank you very much for all your advice today.
You're very welcome.
Hamilton has a castle with a gorgeous view of the bay at the west end of Lake Ontario. Who occupied the castle originally? If you answered Sir Allan MacNab, you are correct. Built in the 1830s, it was home to one of Canada's prime ministers, Sir Allan MacNab, who was one of the heroes of the War of 1812. Congratulations. This week, our featured agent profile is with Peter Hogerterp of Remax Escarpment. Peter, when you started in real estate in 2002, it was a second career choice. So how has it evolved over the years?
It's evolved with respect to gaining more clients based on our getting better at what we do. We're getting more knowledgeable. We have better practices in place. We surround ourselves with better professionals.
So it's not just cold calling anymore. You actually have to get out there and be customer service and social with people.
Yeah, I guess I'm fortunate never had to cold call. We really just worked off one particular buyer, which always evolved. It was like a wheel, kept turning, and we're fortunate.
Tell me about your team. It's not just how many people you know, but it's a lot of family too, right?
Well, my son, by his own choice, started, which really has helped about 5 years ago, and is doing exceptionally well. Very appreciative of that. I have a licensed assistant who is my niece and is excellent at her job, and that really helps us immensely. And having family, I think, has an intangible that really sets us apart.
Tell me about your customer service approach when it comes to real estate.
Well, it was bred into me by my father. He was an old Dutch immigrant who customer service was everything, and that's been instilled on me, and I think that is translated into my business practices now by just always getting back to people promptly, whether it's phone calls, emails, etc.
And you specialize more in rural.
Well, initially I started because I'm kind of from rural roots, but we have a lot of reciprocal sort of activity. A lot of Hamiltonians and people from Binbrook, Caledonia would come to areas where I sell, and they would gain us trust, and hopefully they appreciated my work habits, my knowledge, and would get their listings. So do a lot of listings in Hamilton and surrounding area.
Where can somebody go to get more information if they want to talk to you a little bit more about this?
PeterandChuck.com is probably the best, most concise site.
Great. Well, thank you very much for talking to us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Well, that's it. Another show has come and gone. I can't wait to see you next Sunday, same time, same place. Pick up your free copy of Our Homes magazine, available on newsstands near you. And if you have a real estate or home decor question, email Tracy at listedplus.ca. Have a fabulous week.